This is why you cannot succeed as a business owner by yourself. Hi, I'm Sierra. I help women entrepreneurs find confidence, clarity, and community through the Full Potential Online Collective Forum and also through marketing coaching. And today we're talking about something that I know every entrepreneur has tried, and spoiler alert, it doesn't work, which is doing it all by yourself. So I'm going to tell you why and what to do instead. Okay, so let's rewind to a year ago when I knew that my 9-to-5 wasn't for me and I just had no idea how to solve that problem. I was looking to my friends, I was looking to my community, I was talking about it with other people in business, in my network, even my family members. And at that time, I thought that entrepreneurship, if I wanted to start something on my own, it meant that I had to do it all by myself. Figuring it all out on my own, solving problems on my own, doing research on my own, trying to learn on my own. But honestly, that is the belief that was holding me back, big time. And it might be holding you back too. So the truth is that business actually isn't meant to be a solo game. And this is 4 reasons why. So the first is perspective blind spots. When you are the only one working on your business and you have tunnel vision, it's all you work on every single day, you are in such a close scope of working on your business, it is really hard. Hi, Blue. Oh. And when you are working that closely on your business, it is so hard to pull yourself out of it and look at the bigger picture and identify gaps and opportunities where you actually can't even see those for yourself because you've had such tunnel vision on your business. So that's why someone else can point out something that you would just never notice. Second is accountability. When it's just you, procrastination is really easy. You might time block, but that time comes around to work on your accounting and you push it to the side and you just keep working on what you feel like doing. Now, when you have someone else to hold you accountable and check in on your goals, that's when you're actually going to follow through. And then you're forced to check in with yourself and figure out whether or not you did or did not do it and why that is. The third truth is that you get emotional resilience. Entrepreneurship is so hard. Having people to lean on is what actually keeps you from self-doubt. So when those days hit where you're not feeling great, you're not feeling motivated, you're not really seeing a bunch of outcomes from all of the work that you're putting into your business, having someone else there to support you, ground you, bring you back to the larger scope is going to be so much more motivating and helpful on those hard days. And lastly, number 4 is that collaboration is equivalent to growth. I promise you, some of the best opportunities come from collaboration. And I'm talking like genuine, real connections with friends, mentors, your business network, other entrepreneurs. So if you're still trying to do it alone and those 4 hard truths were really eye-opening, here are 3 ways that you can overcome that struggle. 1, schedule a coffee chat with someone you know who owns a business or is an entrepreneur or at least holds the same similar mindset and values. If you don't know anyone, I encourage you to turn to your LinkedIn network, turn to your Instagram network, and even just start sending some messages to people who inspire you. I think you'd be really surprised how motivating it can be when you just have someone to pick up the phone and talk through some stuff when you're trying to build your business and you're all by yourself all day in your house working on your laptop. The second, once you have some people in mind, you can find an accountability buddy. So this is someone who's going to actually check in with you, whether it's every day, every Monday, or every Friday, and just say, hey, last week you told me you were going to do this. Did you do it? And having that person check in is just going to keep you going and actually keep you moving the needle forward. The third one is if you're a woman in business, you can join the Full Potential Club Online Collective. This is a monthly membership for women who are driven, ambitious, kind, have a business, or want a business one day. Regardless of your age or experience, you can come have these deep connection chats with us and just actually check in on how things are going every single month. There's also a group chat so you can stay connected between meetings, but in this group, you definitely will have more accountability. You set a commitment every single month, and you're forced to check in on your business and personal highs and lows so that other people can give you feedback and support based on what they've been through and their lived experience. We were not only talking about systems and sales and scaling, but we were also talking about mental health and boundaries, or when to say no or when to say yes in business. And it's really not about someone telling you what to do. It's about sharing wins and struggles and feedback so that if you're trying to solve a problem, someone else has maybe already tried to do that too, and they can tell you what they did to get there. So if you're craving a space like that, I'll put the link in the description and definitely check it out. You can join anytime online. Now, if there's one thing that you take away today, it's that success is not about grinding harder and pushing through while doing it all by yourself. It's about leaning into community. And if you don't have a community already, you can definitely find one and build one for yourself. This isn't about comparing yourselves to other business owners or building your resume and only talking about your business skills. This is about like, how am I actually feeling as a human? Because at the end of the day, we're all still people. So if you found this helpful, I encourage you to check out The Collective, hit subscribe for more momentum and support, and let me know in the comments, what is one thing that you wish you had more support with in your business right now? Thanks for watching.